You're watching Shooting USA, America's #1 source for firearms news and information.
I suspect a lot of people haven't noticed how popular handgun hunting is. Some states have separate whitetail seasons specifically for handguns. But firing the Smith & Wesson 460 is a lot different than shooting a rifle. So here's our expert Wade Bourne with some tips on hunting with a handgun.
If you're a big game hunter and you're looking for a new challenge, I've got one for you here today. Hunting with a handgun. With a handgun, you have to get a lot closer, you have to get a lot more personal with your game. It's a lot more challenging than if you're hunting with centerfire or even muzzleloader. I like to think of hunting with a handgun as somewhere in the middle between archery and modern firearms. And here is what you accept the challenge with. This is my favorite handgun for hunting. This is the Smith & Wesson 460 Performance Center revolver. It's mounted with a Bushnell 2 to 6 power scope. Let me tell you what, this gun means business. When I shoot, I use a Corbin 200 grain Spitzer bullet. This load and this gun together shoot 2,400 feet per second. That's faster than a lot of centerfire rifles. Also at 200 yards, you get 8 inches of drop. This gun is capable of hunting and taking any big game in North America. Now then, there's one thing you must do if you're going to hunt with a handgun, and that is take it to the range and practice with it. Get used to the noise. This makes a big bang, but its recoil is very manageable. You just have to get over that mental hurdle of the noise and what recoil it does produce. It's not going to hurt you, but you'll learn that through shooting on the range. So take it out there, fire some ammunition, put up targets, shoot with sticks. Another thing is that at the range you can develop your trigger pull. You have to learn to just get a good, slow, deliberate trigger pull and keep focused through your scope on your target. The range is very, very critical to being successful in the woods. Now then, one thing to remember when you're shooting this gun, it's very substantial. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's not made to shoot offhand. So always use a rest. Here on the range, I'm going to be using a solid rest like these sandbags. In the field, I'm going to take shooting sticks. I'm going to shoot off a rail on a deer stand. I'm going to be up next to a fence post or a tree. Always look for some support to stabilize this gun when you're on target. So if you're that big game hunter looking for greater excitement, greater challenges in your sport, try hunting with a handgun. You have to get closer, a little more difficult, but when you're successful, the gratification is all that much sweeter. I've really enjoyed hunting with this Smith & Wesson 460. I think you'd enjoy it too.